So how do we worship God? So a lot of times worship gets confused with like singing songs at church and stuff. That is an aspect of worship. Worship begins in our hearts. Worshiping God begins with in our hearts, the surrender to God, saying, look, God, I want to follow you. I love you. It starts with a love for God. And worship, yes, can be singing to him, whether you can sing or not, but it's everyday life. Worship is I've heard it said this. The Bible doesn't say it this way, but what I mean is this phrase isn't in the Bible, but the Bible indicates that worship is a lifestyle, really. Worship in what we say. When we choose to say the right thing instead of what we really want to say, that's worship. When we read the Bible because we want to get to know God better, that's worship. When we help someone out because we love God, that's worship. When we let people know about Jesus, that is worship. And so on. So when we repent of sin, that is worship. So worship is, of course, the physical aspect, kneeling before God, singing to him, that's an aspect of it. But being attuned to God in our hearts out of surrender and love for him, that is the core of worship. And so worship should permeate every part of our lives and our being. And that is how we worship God. It has to start with our heart. And I would really say worship starts with one word that we don't like, surrender. And another word, love. That word we like, but it's about surrender and love for God. And that's where it starts. And like I said, if you do that, worship will fill your whole being and life. And, we should get right on that.